I'm ready for war. If you looking for me, you know where to find me. I leave you dusted, I leave you behind me. I flip the switch from 0 to 90. If you do too much, I'ma do the almighty. You know I got it, you know I'm a legend. You know I'm the one, I do not come in second. Please do not tempt me, don't hold it against me. We about that action, don't ever forget it. The Army, the Navy. Call a play, I'm a...
It's the National Football League, presented by EA Sports. Just a short time ago, smoke from the pyrotechnics filled the dome as the Colts made their way out of the locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. Ready to get us started, the Aussie punter and kickoff man, Michael Dixon. And off we go on EA Sports. This taken in at the goal line. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Wentz. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's 2nd down. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by the Seahawk defense. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Wentz. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. And he'll take it just outside the 40. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Rolling to his right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Read it well, and it's picked. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here, 1st and 10. Wentz going to give this to Taylor. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Wentz going to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one, hence the decline.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Returnable for Lockett. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And out will come the offense as they take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a give, right side.
Yes, sir.
It's Carson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. They go play action now. Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. Touchdown, Seahawks. Gerald Everett, 34 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On the return, it's Nyheim Hines. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Wentz's throw taken in by Pascal. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll fake the give to Taylor, now Wentz. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 27-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Wentz. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he's got his man. It's Hilton for the Colts touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, 27 yards. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Now it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Now Wentz. He's going to let this go end zone for Hilton. And he's got his man. It's Hilton for the Colts touchdown. T.Y. Hilton with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Blankenship out to kick off. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Okay.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement in here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
On second down, it's Carson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 19. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily.
Hey, bro, I don't know if you're going to learn, bro. You got to stop doing that.
A little bit. Does it lead to another one?
I'm going to throw that every time.
Pull it together and become sharp again.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Wentz.
Somebody play a lot of games.
That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. Wentz going to lead for Taylor on the option. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. So, CD, big changes for 2021. Of course, last year we had the expansion from 6 to 7 teams in each conference making the playoffs. This year, the headline, the addition of a 17th regular season game. What did you think when you heard the news that this was happening? Rush coming, and he's taken down.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Escaping the pressure right.
They'll get that one to Taylor complete.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for fourth. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. Caught left side by Hilton. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there. But they do convert on fourth.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
Yes, sir.
And some room to work. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
That's the type of run that Jonathan Taylor gives you so often, and you just can't take it for granted. He finds a way to get those extra yards. The 3rd running back taken in the 2020 draft, but he had the best numbers by far of any of them. 1,169 yards, 3rd most in the NFL. And by the last quarter of the season, he ranked among the best runners in the league.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend.
Meanwhile, Wentz's throw into the hands of Pittman here.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
40 catches as a rookie for Michael Pittman. He overcame some early injury problems and really developed into a reliable target as the season went on. The son of a former running back, that's what he looks like.
That ball is caught. It's Doyle. Touchdown Colts. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Colts are able to grow their lead.
So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh,
yes, sir.
This is intercepted for the 4th
yes, sir.
Picked off by Corey Willis. Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation?
No, I wasn't talking to you, baby.
Quarterback right now.
Boy, that's an interesting question.
I wasn't talking to you, baby.
A lot of it depends on the head coach and the people.
No, I'm sorry, baby. I wasn't calling y'all.
Know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough.
Oh no, it's tough.
This is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
Fuck, that's tough.
And they get the football, but not much on the return here. He stopped at the 7-yard line.
What's up,
Boy,
man?
that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive.
Yeah, let's go. We there.
They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Wilson.
Yeah, he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now it's Wilson.
Pick it. Oh.
Incomplete on the deep ball. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Give me that shit.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Damn, bro. Come on with goddamn holding
call. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Play action. Now Wentz. And
come on, Carson.
Off that time.
You cannot miss that.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted.
Let's go roughing the passer, though. I'll take the roughing the passer.
They're finally able to take him down. Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2nd down, ball on the 3. 1st down marker at the 1-yard line. Now a play fake. Wentz. He'll buy some time right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. Throwing is Wentz. Touchdown! 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Colts are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. They took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they will not really have time to do much of anything. 15 seconds, all that remains before halftime. Out to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep.
Thank you.
Over the middle. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Corey Willis. And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach...
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man
Appreciate it.
at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach,
it's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after their first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
36 yards on the play. On first down, Carson.
Can't miss that tackle.
And he's taken down inside the 30. 44 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson.
Get his ass. There you go.
To the tight end, Everett. Not much there, only a yard. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot.
Yes, sir.
For the completion.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete.
Let's go.
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Yeah, used to work the night shift.
And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing. All right, they didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. The drive will start with an option going left. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
And running with power here.
Get off me, nigga.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Hey, good run, boy. Shit.
20 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a
little juice. Come on, Carson. You got that better bar, man.
That first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. To throw is Wentz. Being chased out left.
Yes, sir.
Taken in by Pascal out left. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for him.
Wentz now on first down. Middle of the field, he finds Pascal. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now Wentz again.
Bro, you gotta catch that shit.
Too much contact to hold on.
Oh, you gotta catch that.
Third down. As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Wentz to throw.
Oh, catch the ball.
Incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down. Blankenship's kick is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
Well, you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
All right, come on, D.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, Metcalf, what a catch. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. They'll run on 1st down.
Hey, baby.
It's Carson, and he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
When
we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because
you got chicken
they throw a lot
nuggets
of
in there.
misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
59 yards now
on
the ground on just 7 carries.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person that's on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. That's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching, and there's another 1st down run right there.
Oh, let's go.
The end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it's going to be tipped up and picked off.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Here's Wilson to throw. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete.
The light?
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Let's see what Jason wants.
No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy winning.
Yes, sir. Give me another one. Take it to the crib, nigga. Fucking DK. Get your ass out the way, DK. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Oh. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6.
That's a good game,
and they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't.
Oh, no!
Complete.
That's tough. Get his ass. That's tough.
Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 75 yards. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, Now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. Oh, I think the Seahawks got it. They did. It's Seattle football. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former #7 overall pick.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
The Seahawks on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 19.
Hold on, baby.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Flush to his right.
Pickett! Oh!
Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this one is incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. On first down, Taylor. And he is going to be stopped.
Journey, stop
behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They run once more with Taylor. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Oh, Pascal able to haul that one in. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll fake the give to Taylor. Now Wentz. They'll roll him out right. And this one's incomplete.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one. And oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They fake the give. Now Wentz. Going for it all.
Yes, sir. Oh, my God, bro.
It's incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot,
all right,
but it's going to bring up 4th down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. Solid way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first. They go play action with Wilson. Buying time to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
God damn it, bro.
At the 10-yard line. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 50 yards. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. So now a two-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. That's caught at the 2. And he will not make it to the goal line. The defense holds him here. And this is still a 3-score game as the lead remains 18. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better.
Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the pick six we just saw makes things a little more interesting. Still, though, a two-possession game as they control their destiny in this fourth quarter. A running play on first down will get 4 up to the 29. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout. That will be their third and final stoppage as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. On play action, it's Wentz. Sliding out of the... And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And that was Carlos Dunlap who got in to take him down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Don't get a lot. Just cover. Get what you want. Get what you want.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Not getting a whole bunch
their
of them
defense
here.
was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks.
That's horrible.
Chris Carson there to make the grab. And the Seahawks have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
It's over now, bro. Game over. You got no timeouts either.
So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. Wilson going to throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I understand why. That's why I understand why he knows. I'm trying to get there.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. They get him to the ground right on the
good game, bro.
Red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
I have to chuckle to myself a little
kind of have me nervous after
because
this,
right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying.
Yeah, see it.
Play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. 2nd down, another run with Taylor. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 76 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
Something to watch here in week
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Yeah, you did. You did. It was some big plays you missed, man. You missed Tyler Lockett like 2 or 3 times in the first half, and you threw it.
And just how they envision the start of the season, kneeling it down, defense can't stop the clock. This was a winner.
You know it's really strange.
And you had a dude right underneath his ass, though. Yeah, good game, bro. Yeah.
Really only happens like one time a week.
Hey, these coaches are kind of nice, bro. I got these niggas in another league. They nice.
To visualize winning a game and how great that feels.
Yes, sir.
And they got it done in this one.
Yes, sir.
And he gets them to 1-0. So this one winds up in Indianapolis victory. And with that,
let's go. 1-0. It was rough at the goddamn end, bro, but shit.
So much to look forward to.
We got it done. Let's go.
Really good game right out of the gate. Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for Indianapolis,
bro, I
victory for Carson Wentz in his debut in blue and white. And they'll have another home date next week as the LA Rams come to town. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Tennessee Titans.
Man, I ain't really seen that. What's the name? It's tough.